Previously on 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim.
I mean, Gucci-kun surprised me enough as it is. But seriously, you too, Usami? I can't believe you're all time traveling.
Well... yeah.
This is actually where I'm from. Whoa, you came from the future?
Well... Now I know how you guys felt. God damn it!
Does anyone else know about this stuff? Let's see. Yuki-chan from Class 1A? Miura-kun too.
What? That guy?
I know, right? Everyone's in on it. So this is what it's like to watch people's Let's Players of this game. It's like, which part of the stage are you at? What? What stage are you at? Have you found out underscore? Or have you found out underscore yet? Or underscore underscore? And it's like, dude, you just spoiled the entire game. This is why I believe we need to have like a vat of acid for the internet. Where like if someone does that, there's like this, you know those claws in those games that just picks them up and just throws them in the vat of acid. So I just had this crazy thought while I was making the coffee. And it's... we're in the present right here, right now. What's to say that our memories of everything we did yesterday and before that is actually real? Imagine if we are 1 day old. And we think we're more than 1 day old because we have all these memories. But are these memories even real? And even then, we assume everything is real. What if we're in just a really fucking advanced simulation that instead of using like a VR headset with screens, plugs directly into our brain and injects the electrical signals that makes it feel real? Because that's all it is. Like, once you start going down that rabbit hole, you're fucked. And that's what they've done when they've shifted the perspective from, it's not time fuckery, it's different sectors. Oh, we have devices that let you loop scenarios to find out information from someone somewhere. And it's like, well, shit, you've already demonstrated that you understand where memories and how memories are located in the brain. You've already demonstrated that you're able to extract or at the very least duplicate those and put them elsewhere, whether it be a computer or an android or a sentinel. You've also demonstrated, or at least Juro Izumi 426 demonstrated, that you could probably put them again in an organic body. So it's not outside the realm of possibility. You know? So like the science is at that stage. Unless everything is a fabrication and it's not. But it's, you know, and then the nano machines and everything else. So they've really opened up this, they've opened up Pandora's box effectively. Like they've opened up Pandora's box. Pandora's box is open. The biggest misdirection of the time travel mechanic is the giant clock that appears whenever you shift. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, that clock. Because, oh, they really fuck with you. And it can't, you know, it really does highlight how easy it is to misdirect people. And it takes me back to that whole, I don't know if you've seen Swordfish, but what the eye see and the ears hear, the mind believes. I think that's the best way that I could say it from Swordfish. If you haven't seen it, really good movie. I highly recommend you watch it. I haven't seen it for ages, but it's a really, really good movie. I think it's ahead of its time, to be honest, in the way that it sort of pushed a lot of things in your face. But it's just so, you know, it's what you hear, it's what you see, you fucking believe, you don't even question it. It's just like, you just believe it. Hook, line, and sinker. You've got absolutely no reason to question it. And then they give you this, and it's just like, fuck! Why do I believe everything that I'm told? Alright. Do I jump into Juro? I mean, I could. And then Iori. What's Juro up to? Daily life. Well, fuck your daily life. Talk about a messed up daily life. Ask Shinonome about Izumi. What's Juro's life? Juro gets in Izumi. Juro is involved in the battle. Juro gets teleported. Wait, what? Right, Juro gets teleported. A year later, Juro fights again. As a result of fighting, he gets fucked, probably by corruption. Megumi hugs him. Then he's here, his memory's absolutely gone, Megumi wants him back. Juro doesn't remember her. Juro doesn't remember her. He starts having the dreams about the Kaiju. Man, Juro's is the most linear. Jesus, I should have gone with Juro. Waking up for the dream, cleaning duty. Dr. Space, UFOs. Agumi's living at his house and cooking him food. What a terrible life you have. He starts feeling bad. He's keeping secrets of living with Yakushiji Kurabe to let Thingo live there. More blackmail. Mark on the pillar is not there. That's basically a hint. Something's up. The inside of the house is identical to the Kurabe residence that's burned down in 1945, but the mark on the pillar is not there. I mean, that's such a slight thing. And it's just like, question mark. A talking cat. I mean, fuck. Fluffy appears, so he possesses a contract. Tells Fuyusaka the shootout dream that he had. Megumi approaches him, who is sleeping. Fluffy appears. Presses the contract on her to bring Kurabe back to normal. Agrees to the contract. So they separated him. And now she injects him with nanos. Man, the fucking mystery of the cat. Juro feels that something is off with high school life. He starts to talk to his good friend like he always does. Miwako asks him to take the papers to the podium over to the nurse's office. Goes to the nurse and finds a medication record on the desk with Juro Izami written on it. Juro meets Keitaro at the shopping district. Meddles Kurabe's memories after something meaningful as if he knows what happened. Shopping district, his forehead, which activates number 13, so the nanos are working. And this was like one of the first scenes in the game. With zero context, it's just so weird. Megumi shifts to the Kurabe house, returns. Fluffy asks how she felt about shooting Renya. She then remembers the events of the day. The girl that talks to cats. Yep. She's jealous of Iori, even though Iori's not actually into him. She's into Eisegi Kahara. Juro witnesses Megumi and Renya having a private conversation. He hears the names Izumi, so she's basically told to forget about it. Juro and Shiba come to hang out at Amaguchi's place. He tells Amaguchi about the terrible dream he had. Amaguchi invites Juro over to hang over at his place. Before heading out, he borrows a videotape from him. It's the videotapes. After Miura finishes eating, Megumi talks about the scar on his head, then remembers the day of the magical gun. Shamaguchi meet at the front gate, then make a promise to meet each other on the roof. That's where he gets shot. He gets shot. Fluffy ends up having to manipulate Juro's memory. Fuck, Juro's getting fucked hard here. Finds out that Fluffy can really manipulate memories. Is Fluffy part of the damn AI system? Fluffy could be AI control. So what if Fluffy's part of AI control? AI control is trying to give people nanomachines so they can defend it from the incoming Kaiju attack because it knows the Kaiju attack is imminent. Because AI control was programmed by Tomy. That would actually make sense. The Mastermind. Message service. Mastermind. Afterward, a sitting cat on the TV who appears to be brains behind it all tells Sekigahara Keito Miura hits him and recalls the memory of Miura at the beginning. The final battle begins. Juro witnesses Iori enter the Sentinel. Fuck! The final battle begins. Ah! That fucking final battle! Alright, Juro, let's go.
Me?
You were like the most vanilla character ever that I skipped because you were vanilla. No one likes vanilla. Juro Kurabe accidentally heard the conversation between Megumi and Renya. He's troubled by the fact that there's another version of himself that goes by the same name. Man, this is something this is the groundwork. And I'm just like, nah, I'm not playing Juro. Why do I do this to myself? It's how I played Zero Escape. I just dive down the rabbit hole. I refuse to do the other routes. I just keep digging and digging and digging and digging. And then eventually I get one of the endings. I'm like, ha! I now know who K is. And they remove the mask and you're like, what the fuck? That's effectively what happened. Again. I keep doing this to myself. Why do I do this to myself? It's just torturing myself. I must be a masochist deep down. Shut up, Juro. You don't even know who you are. At least I know who I am. Kinda. Where we at? Nani?
Hey, Juro.
Oh yeah, I kept confusing you for Amiguchi. You're just that guy that doesn't even have a name anymore because all you do is play at Amiguchi's place.
Let's go home.
You're a user.
So, let me get this straight.
Yeah, almost forgot.
Juro Izumi came from the future. He lost his memories due to some incident. And the damage was so bad, he needed a whole new personality. That's how he became... me. Juro Kurabe.
Basically, virus used Sentinel too much, brain separated, nanomachines fucked, so they give you another personality so you're somewhat stable. But Cat promised Megumi to get the memories back, and Megumi started infecting people with nanomachines. So Cat can change memories, but we don't know if Cat can get memories back. If it can, then who the fuck is the Cat?
It's so hard to believe.
Tell me about it.
But if it's true, that would explain why I kept feeling like something was off.
Some Matrix shit right there.
Hey, don't you want to go to Amiguchi-kun's place? You didn't bring it up today.
Who are you?
Well, I beat the game, so now we can hang out, you and me. Where do you want to go?
So you're not even gonna invite Amaguchi because you finished the game. Bruh. Bruh.
I tried asking her about that talk she had on the stairs, but she just dodged the question. She had a sad look on her face.
The fact that people like this are just around, oh my god. I don't understand the mindset of people like this. It's like, yeah, I'll be friendly with you so I can play your game and then I'm done, so I'm gonna go do something else. It's like, how did you get there? How does your brain work like that? Like, you know what I mean? It's... What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you not have any empathy? Or are you just broken? Like you're missing parts of your brain? These people exist. I know these people exist. I've met these people. But I'm just like, how the fuck did you get there?
In my dream, a woman and I went back in time to prevent the extinction of humanity. To do that, we had to blow up some sort of research facility. And, well, we did it.
It was probably, what's it called? Not Amiguchi, but the guy that's Ida's facility. Probably. Because you were working with Moimura. And then Ida brought you back as an android. So it was probably his facility that he was using for researching the androids to get Tomi back.
And if that weren't enough, we shot the researchers dead.
Good. I hope it was Ida.
The woman I was with in that dream looked eerily similar to Fuyusaka-san. Minami-san suddenly showed up at my house, and then brought over Miura-kun out of nowhere. As if I didn't have enough problems with Yakushiji around.
Oh no, I have a girl living in my house that cooks me food. How horrible.
I always dreamed of living on my own. So much for that.
Are you serious? You're a teenage boy that has a girl just living there and cooking for you. My god. You want to trade places, man? I'm fucking happy to trade places.
That dream was awful. I was going around killing students.
In 2021, this is fucked. In 2021, this screenshot is fucked.
I shot so many. Like Fuyusaka-san and Yakushiji. If that was a real memory, does that mean I actually did all that?
Here's the thing. Why do all these fucking school shooters just start from the outside of the school and then just start opening fire? Why don't they do something like, I don't know, go to the bathroom and just wait behind the door with a knife and then just keep killing people one by one for the next 30 minutes or an hour? People are going to keep coming to the bathroom one by one to check up if someone's okay. You just keep taking them out. Eventually, you've just taken out like 1 or 2 dozen people without alerting suspicion. And then you just walk out and put like the cleaning thing or something. No one's gonna check it, and then you just start doing that. Then you wait for like lunchtime or something, or a school assembly when everyone's in the same area, lock all the exit points away, and then just start a massive fire, and then you put everyone in a bottleneck to a single exit, and then just shoot them as they're coming out. Bam, you've got a 90+% kill rate. How do these school shooters fail so badly? I mean, you do know what happened to Columbine with the bomb that they made, right? It didn't go off because they set it to PM, not AM. That was literally why the bomb did not go off at lunchtime. They used one of those 24-hour clocks, you know, that goes to send the electrical spark to trigger the explosive, but they set it to PM, not AM. And I'm just going like, what? I know it's a terrible thing to say, but what the fuck? Like, it doesn't take a fucking genius to work this shit out. I mean, I had my school mapped out in high school. I just figured that they were not worth it. I mean, one of the teachers actually said that to me. He's like, oh, you're one of those kids that becomes a high school shooter. I'm like, no. I actually have something to live for, unlike everyone else here. Killing you would be a mercy. I actually said that. I got into so much trouble. I got sent to a shrink. And then after having a logical conversation with the shrink, they determined that I was not actually insane and I was actually logical. And that the teacher overreacted to a logical statement that was inappropriate given the geopolitical situation at the time. But you get my point. I'm not insane. I'm actually one of the most sane people. My sanity has actually been medically established. Do you have a certificate proving that you're sane? Exactly. You self-diagnosed sane people. I actually have a certificate that says I'm sane. Do you? So you don't. So how can you assume that you're sane? Yeah. I'm certifiably sane. I have a certificate with a fucking date that says I'm sane. Do you? No, you don't. Well then, you can't claim to be sane. It was like, you have anger management issues. No, I don't. Yes, you do. No, I don't. Then why'd you say these things? Because we were in the middle of a discussion and I was making a point. Why would you do that? Because I got annoyed with the teacher? Why'd you get annoyed with the teacher? Because she was taking what I was saying out of context and getting increasingly more agitated and emotional. And then she started raising a voice and eventually I got upset by that. And so I retaliated by saying something stupid in the heat of the moment, which might have not have been the smartest thing to say. Oh, yeah. So you're not insane? No. Then why are you here? Because the teacher thinks I am. Oh, why isn't the teacher in here? We don't know. It's like, oh, okay. It's so easy to slap the insane symbol on things. Ah, we don't know why he's acting out. He's insane. It's like, oh, really? Even though kids are mostly what you make them. What does that tell you about society? Have you taken it recently? I mean, recently. I mean, I think I had to take a I think they call it like a psychoanalysis or a psychometrics. I did a bunch of tests when I applied for the military, and they were like, you'd be perfect for an officer or a commando position. I'm like, no, I want to be a rifleman and specialize as a scout, possibly a sniper. And it's like, no. And I'm like, no, really, that's what I want to be. And they're like, nah, you're better suited for this position. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to babysit a bunch of 16-year-old high school dropouts in the middle of a war zone. Give me a sniper rifle and I'll take out some people for you. And they're just like, I didn't say it exactly that way, but they like wouldn't give me the job I wanted to apply for. I'm like, well, then I'm out of here. It's like, I'm qualified. I just don't want that job. I want that job. That job's a lot more fun. Yeah. Self-diagnosed sane people should be ashamed of yourselves. Yeah.
In that movie, an alien's UFO breaks down. So he runs away to take refuge on Earth. There's a famous scene where he teleports onto a bridge.
I love how VHS is the medium.
That movie's a hidden gem. It's tough to get a hold of these days.
That one video. This sounds suspicious.
That movie's a hidden gem. It's tough to get a hold of these days.
What movie are you actually talking about?
Come to think of it, I saw Shiba-kun in a dream the other day. A pretty creepy one. Something about an android.
I mean, I was pretty much almost recruited into the ASIO, which is the Australian Security Intelligence Organization, or the O stands for something else. It's Australia's equivalent of the FBI or CIA or whatever you prefer. And they were doing like university sort of thing, and they were like, oh, you just do this thing, and if you can work out this puzzle, like, you know, pretty much put it in the application. I'm like, so if I was to put this under a scanner and see if there's different colors or something like that, will anything come up? And they're like, okay, here's my card. If you can figure this one out, you know, call the number. And I'm like, it's probably something like that. It was like a fucking anagram or something. And then the guy's just like, what do you study? I go, business and IT. It's like, what do you do in your spare time? I'm like, I do these 2 martial arts. And he's like, And I'm like, so seriously, how much do you guys pay? And it's like, oh, after the 2-year training program, you start at $98,000. And I'm like, $98,000 to be a spook? I'm like, man, after that, you can't get a corporate position anyway. It's like, what do you want to be? Serving your country or serving yourself? And I'm like, mate, I'm a merc. Of course I'm serving myself. And the guy's literally looking at me like, I'm like, 98,000, you guys ain't paying enough. 98,000. Nah, man.
That movie's a hidden gem. It's tough to get a hold of these days.
No way, man. 98 grand to be a spook? Nah.
Do you think that one video's still available for rent?
Probably. Wanna go check?
Bros before porn.
What? Giving up on the video already?
No, I'm just giving up on you, like your parents. Enjoy crippling depression, asshole.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go get Amaguchi. Where's Amaguchi at? Can I grab my bag and go see Amaguchi? I'm not gonna be a dick to Amaguchi. He's a bro. Great, this is...
Did you just want to go to Amiguchi's as usual? I'm fine with whatever.
Fine, Amaguchi it is. Amaguchi's a bro. I'm going to Amaguchi's. And I can't go to Amaguchi's. Shit.
Do you think that one video's still available for rent?
Probably. Wanna go check?
The illusion of choice.
Okay, cool. Don't forget your bag.
Oh, so we can go to the video store.
Hopefully no one's checked it out yet.
Wait, what the fuck are those lines on the window? Oh no, that's the building. You can see the building lines through the leaves. That's messing with me. I feel bad for Amaguchi. He's a bro. He lets us chill at his place. He gives us soda. He even buys us food. Just because he's well off. He's not a dick. Unlike you! You should be ashamed to have Shiba in your name. Such a loyal animal. And that smirk. I want to stab you first. Can we talk about how amazing the lighting is here? I mean, originally, I'll be honest, when I saw that the game was 2D, I was like, 2D? In this day and age? But I've come to appreciate the art style. Because it does exactly what it needs to do, without focusing on what's not important. It's focused on the fun gameplay of the destruction element. It's focused on the story, good dialogue, good character development, good pacing, good everything, instead of putting all the focus on, well, this aspect. I can't believe you thought that Shu and Shiba were the same person at the beginning of this LP. Well, you know how I suck with names and how both of them have their shirts untucked and opened up the top? It didn't help. And also the fact that they had medium level hair, it didn't help. My brain just lumped them together as one person because they were guys and I don't pay attention to guys. Sorry to say it. It's just how I'm programmed. I'm aware of it. It's just, I mean, you know how it is.
We're out of luck, man.
Oh, go to the video store.
Video store's closed.
Really?
By the looks of it,
Vanillaware does work good in 2D.
I don't think it'll be reopening anytime soon. The windows were completely shattered.
What?
It must have been part of that big gas explosion.
Oh, I saw that on TV. That was our video store?
Seriously? That's odd. A Sentinel appears and then the video store gets destroyed. It's almost like they're in on the fact that the video cassettes were being used to share information. You know, a bit like how all those websites start disappearing.
There was a gas leak in the shopping district.
And those people that were talking about online systems and stuff start suiciding.
The explosion damaged buildings and shattered windows. I heard about it on the 7 a.m. news.
Did you see that Epstein's, you know, that girl that was with Epstein? She took the stand and she was in solitary confinement for the past 6 months. How long do you reckon before she suicides?
So what do we do? Just go home disappointed?
You don't have much of a choice.
Wow, giving up what?
Oh, Juro-kun.
Wow, this is gonna be something.
What are you doing here?
I followed you after school.
Well, that's not creepy at all. Thanks for not making this creepy.
Is something wrong?
Red flag has been following you, man.
Tell me the truth, please.
What?
You don't need to play innocent.
Are you a cop?
You are a Sentinel pilot. How did you activate it?
Sentinel? What is that?
Are you telling me you've forgotten? It just happened the other day, right here.
What happened?
Oh shit.
There was a gas leak in the shop. You mean the gas explosion? I heard about it, but...
That wasn't a gas explosion. It was you. You transmitted your Sentinel right over there.
Transmitted?
You talking about movies? I think I saw that one.
Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, that did happen in one of the tapes you let me borrow.
Juro-kun. Who are you talking to?
What? Excuse me?
That's right. I haven't introduced you two yet.
Oh shit, the nanos are fucking with him. I just got that tingle. Oh shit. Wait, but he let you borrow the tapes. How does that make sense?
Come to think of it, I saw Shiba-kun in a dream the other day. A pretty creepy one. Something about an android. Come to think of it, pretty creepy one.
Oh, shit.
This is one of my classmates. His name is Kyuta Shiba.
Oh, shit.
Where is he?
Dude, I'm just getting chill. And then once that's done, I get another chill. And when that's done, I get another chill. Who else has interacted with him? Because when we were at Amaguchi's place, he's just playing the game. Does that mean that was us playing the game?
What? Shiba-kun? He's right next to us.
Sorry, but it's just you and me here.
So is it possible this is similar to the fucking cat?
Come on, Miura-kun.
Oh, dude, the fact that the music stopped and everything else is just fucking with me right now.
Wait. I think
Oh,
this
shit.
has happened before.
So he was the one just making sure that his memory's not...
So, did you check out that video I lent you?
Yep. Watch the whole thing.
Where are you getting these videos?
I forgot to bring the tape back, though.
Of course you did.
No rush, man. But you gotta tell me what you thought.
Well, in the end, the criminal took over the main guy's body.
Oh!
So I guess he ended up becoming a criminal himself. Not sure how to feel about it. I think it's pretty controversial.
And Tommy's just like, the fuck's he doing?
Oh, yeah? I thought the ending was awesome.
What was the ending?
Hey, why do you keep talking to yourself?
Oh yeah, this was a very critical plot point to just omit.
Is everything okay?
Well, he's talking to himself. And he's talking back to himself, which is like double bad.
I'm not talking to myself.
Then who are you talking to?
I was talking to Shiba-kun.
Shiba? Who the heck is that?
Is that girl on the right even real? Are the two girls behind us real? Like, what even is real? Oh shit.
You know, Kyuta Shiba. Our classmate?
There's no one with that name in our class.
Are you a product of the system? Indeed.
Hey, Kurabe-kun?
Yeah?
I know. The papers, right?
Yeah?
I'll get them later. Listen, Kisaragi-san's acting strange. She's saying there's no one named Shiba-kun in our class.
Shiba? Who?
He's standing right there.
Bruh. It's like those creepy stories that you hear from parents about how their kid has an imaginary friend, and then when they ask the kid to describe the imaginary friend, it's like the already deceased parent of the parent. And the kid's never actually met them, and it's like, what the fuck?
Kurabe-kun. There's no one named Shiba here.
What the fuck? Fuck. Fuck.
Are you okay?
I'm just dropping balls here. Tripping balls.
Say something, Shiba-kun. They're being so mean.
Is this some kind of prank, or are you talking to ghosts?
I kind of wish this was a ghost.
Either way, it's not funny.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy, I know.
Me? A ghost? These girls need a better sense of humor. Let's go.
Try poking him.
Shiba-kun?
Wow. Huh.
What's your deal? Let's get going already.
Hey, we grew up together, right?
Well, yeah. We've been best buds since grade school.
Oh, he's an implanted memory.
What's gotten into you?
Something's just not right.
You're taking their joke way too seriously.
It is strange, though. It's odd. When I think about grade school, I don't remember him at all. I can't remember any times in middle school either.
Oh.
Shiba-kun? You said you've been with me all this time, but I can't seem to remember the details. I don't have any memories of our time together. Why do you think that is?
I should have known you'd figure it out.
What do you mean?
Guess I overdid it with the mind hacking lately. Let's not overthink this, okay? Here, take this tape with you.
Is this you, 426?
It's your next set of memories. Go home and watch it carefully.
Okay.
What? Why did you... What?
Wait. Calm down.
Yeah, you know what? Saying calm down to a person that's freaking out isn't actually gonna calm them down. Okay?
I remember now. Shiba-kun is...
Oh, shit.
I'm the only one who can see him.
Okay, dude, you're tripping balls right now. You gotta grab the rail and hold on to it, cause this is gonna suck. You gotta find a rail and hold on to it. You're in for a bumpy ride.
Well, I can't be letting anyone else in on our little secret. I gotta get my shit together. When I'm not careful, I blow my cover.
Is this you, 426, or are you the cat? Or are you Ida? Like, who are you?
Who are you?
Artificial Personality, 48Q. Codename QTA CBA.
That kinda got a ring to it.
In other words, Kyuta Shiba.
A cuter Shiba.
I know, it's a bit of a stretch. But I had to come up with something that suited you. You get along well with this kind of guy, right?
Yuta?
There's no use running. It's too late for that. I've already filled your head with transplanted memories.
Wait, so which is the transplant? Oh, fuck! You're trying to create a host body for 426 by giving them all
They're
the...
running all around in there, aren't they? But don't worry. Leave things to me and you'll be just fine.
So he's implanting the memories from 426 back into Juro's body.
Transplanted memories?
Yep,
Through videotapes, no less?
mine.
He is 426!
Calm yourself. There's no one here.
But he's right there in front of me.
The ghost of Christmas past.
You would have been better off not knowing any of this. What a shame.
So those movies were Shiba-kun's memories.
Shiba's? No. My real name is Juro Izumi.
Oh, shit. That makes sense. Wow, imagine having this earlier on before realizing that he was in the AI created by Ida in the future. That would have been so different.
You're not gonna remember this anyway. So chill out. Unless you want to look like a crazy person.
Well, everyone that realizes the truth is crazy to someone that's still plugged in like a sheep.
Alright, my friend. I've got a new video for you.
Oh, God!
Just forget about the world for a bit. And watch this. You're gonna love it. It'll wipe your mind clean as a whistle.
No. Stop.
Juro-kun!
The floating poltergeist videotape. So he just keeps getting hacked. Remotely, I'm guessing. Is that via the nanomachines? That were given to him by Megumi. So did these things start after Megumi gave you the nanos? In which case that would mean the cat is 426. Pulling the strings with Megumi. But why would 426 pull the strings to get people into Sentinels? Bruh. 48Q. This is such a unique experience. Different people get these pieces in different order. It's cool. It's like a make your own adventure. Bruh. Juro Kurabe gets questioned by Kitaro Miura, the other lodger. It turns out that he's unable to see Kurabe's friend Kyoto Shiba. Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. Is he even gonna remember that? Oh no, he's not, is he? Oh, fuck.
Hey, Juro.
Look at everything. Look at the colors of everything. It's
Let's
kind
go
of...
home.
It's a little bit blurry. Just a little bit. It's almost like it's like reality with a layer of dream on top of it. It's just... Yeah, the artwork just... It doesn't feel real. It's kind of like a dreamy state. Fuck, they nailed that. You're conscious of it now, but when you're playing it, it's always just a little bit off. Wow.
Let me guess. You're meeting up at the same place again? Pretty much, yeah. See ya. Bye. I guess it's about that time.
Huh. So I could have literally talked to any of the girls here, but instead I'm talking to myself. Oh boy.
What? Why the long face? Have another nightmare or something?
Does he remember?
Knock it off. I'm not stupid. I know I'm the only one who can see you.
You want to maybe talk about this outside?
I tried asking her about that talk she had on the stair. In my dream, Minami-san suddenly... that Fuyusaka-san and I were the only ones who made it. We escaped to Sumire Bridge 16 years into the past. These must be Shiba-kun's memories. Or rather, the other Juro Izumi's.
Okay, so the shootout dream. You two made it out, and then after that you ended up in the shootout, right? And then after that you ended up losing your body because you got shot. After that it goes into Android. Then it goes into Terminator. Then it goes into the other girl. And then you're also remotely hacking at the same time. Or maybe this remote hack is happening before you got out of the AI.
So, let me get this straight. Juro Izumi came from the future.
Okay, that's going to be a complicated thing to unbundle for you, but let's just stick with this for now.
He lost his memories due to some incident.
Yes, death is an incident. Sure, why not?
And the damage was so bad, he needed a whole new personality.
And a body.
That's how he became... me. Juro Kurabe.
Alright, we're talking about you. You got the old version, you've got the old you, and then you have the fake memory you. My god, this is fun.
So, let me get... Shiba-kun's not actually human.
Well...
Not only that, he's been manipulating my memories.
I mean, at this point, who hasn't been? I mean, you yourself are a manipulated memory to begin with, so... I mean, at this point...
It seems his goal is to turn me back into Juro Izumi.
And then take your body, yes. Fuck, this is some Sasuke Orochimaru shit happening.
Why did you do this? Why did you give me Juro Izumi's memories? Are you trying to turn me back into him?
Don't worry about it. You were never meant to be this way in the first place.
Well, he's not wrong.
So it wasn't fully wiped.
Yeah, indeed, you fucked up.
Damn. I guess mind hacking has its limits.
So you're also mind hacking Megumi, huh? Damn, this guy's advanced. Is he one of the OGs?
What exactly are you?
48Q. QTA, CBA.
Uh-huh.
I already told you. I'm an artificial personality.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, he died, so they took his memories, put it on an android. Android is using an AI to replicate a personality using said memories to create an artificial personality because he lacks a soul. And then that got into a Terminator. And that got into another android that now wants to go into a flesh body, which just so happens to be you. Because he wants his old body back. I mean, it's pretty simple when you really think about it. Simple.
Then why don't you watch this video and relax?
Oh, god damn it!
I'm not watching it.
You know, we can't have you causing a scene here. Your memory needs to be wiped clean. Let me try one more time.
Son of a whore. I feel like I'm gonna have a bad time. I like how his way of freaking out is just going home. What?
Hey, watch it.
You're looking for Tomi, aren't you?
She's not here.
Are you looking for someone, Ogata-kun?
Yo, Kurabe. Sure am. Tomi Kisaragi.
Adorable.
Got a clue where she went? Can't expect you to know.
No, I do. She went to go fight a Terminator.
Is she really on my side? She wants to change me back into Juro Izumi. Can I trust her?
I don't know, she just fucking cooks you food every night. If you can't trust the woman that feeds you, who can you trust? Wait a minute, you don't even eat her food. Jesus!
No. Running won't change a thing. Think. Who might know something about this?
The girl with the big titties?
Fuyusaka-san's absent.
Wait, the girl with the big titties knows about Juro Izumi because she's the one that shot him. Oh shit, she's the one.
What about Yakushiji? Shinonome-senpai.
Her memory's like a Swiss cheese. Good luck with that one.
She knows about Juro Izumi for sure.
Yeah, really?
I should go talk to her.
Yeah,
Hopefully she's at the nurse's office.
Man, she doesn't even know who she is. Oh, fuck. That was one of the options, wasn't it? Who gives a fuck? She's not gonna know shit, man. Her brain's in a blender. Poor thing.
Shinonome-senpai? Please wake up.
I don't even want to wake her up, poor thing.
Izumi-kun.
Oh, okay.
No. Don't you remember? I'm Juro Kurabe.
Kurabe.
Please help me.
What happened?
It's Shiba-kun. He's been messing with my memories and replacing them with Juro Izumi's.
Izumi-kun's? That's odd. According to Morimura, his memories were lost for good.
Or were they?
Miss Morimura? Our teacher?
With the big titties.
What does she have to do with this?
Why do I keep saying that? I've watched too much Hellsing Abridged. God damn it, Alucard, you're forming part of my personality. It's that goddamn instrumentality shit they talk about in Evangelion, where your experiences and exposure to other people starts modifying who you are as an individual. They affect you as much as you affect them. God damn it!
I'm talking about Shiba-kun.
Who is Shiba-kun?
Well, it sounds like an alias to me.
Kyuta Shiba. He called himself Personality 48Q.
Am I the only one that imagines a
I'm the only one
doge
who can
when they
see
say
it.
Shiba? Like the Shiba doge? You know, little Shiba doggy with the little puppet that goes like this. Chiki does that. She puts a puppet like this. I need to take a famous photo of Chiki putting a puppet.
I don't know anything about that.
Ah, that Shiba's 16-year-old now.
Am I going to disappear?
No, this is not Angel Beats. Unfortunately, in this reality, you just stay or just keep getting recloned in another facility. It's like the opposite of Angel Beats. Angel Beats, you actually get closure. Here, you just keep getting perpetually fucked in a never-ending spiral of death, really, by massive machines. Pretty scary when you think about it.
Well, if Izumi-kun's memories were transplanted into you, does that mean you know about his past?
Technically.
I saw it all in the form of dreams and movies.
What happened in them? What memories do you have of his? What were your dreams like?
Well,
In order to prevent the apocalypse, Fuyusaka-san and I went back to the past. We bombed the facility that was said to be the source of it all.
the mothership, I'm guessing. Or the one where the, what's it called? The lab is. But the lab isn't destroyed.
But the police caught us, and we ended up in a shootout.
Right, so you didn't succeed.
With Iori Fuyusaka? This is all news to me.
No, not the Iori you're thinking of. We're thinking about a much older version. That looks a bit like Moimura, but wears latex. Because, you know, come on, Matrix was an awesome movie. I mean, come on, man. Latex is so impractical, but, I mean, pretty cool when you think about it. But you're following me?
That dream was awful. I was going around killing students. I shot so many, like Fuyusaka-san and Yakushiji.
Wait, that was a memory? Oh, God.
If that was a real memory,
Oh, yeah, that was the one in the future where you shot them. And then you got shot.
does that mean I actually did all that?
Well, it wasn't you, it was him. You are like the Juro Izumi that is a child clone. He's a much older version that did that. So you didn't do that. I mean, you're the same on a genetic level, but not a conscious level. So no, you didn't. But you feel like you did because you have the memory of doing it.
That dream was all... The city was in ruins. I went around killing students, one by one. I wouldn't let any of them get away.
Damn. That sounds visual as fuck.
Among the dead, I saw people I knew. Like Fuyusaka-san and Yakushiji.
Izumi-kun did that? It can't be. There's no way he would do such a thing.
What makes you say that? Oh no, you're probably thinking of Izumi as the high school boy, not Izumi as future Izumi. You probably never met future Izumi.
I forgot to mention, Shiba-kun gives me memories on videotape.
Videotape?
Yeah, it's analog, not digital, so you wouldn't be able to analyze it. And the control system wouldn't be able to realize what it is, because there's a video store.
Fuyusaka-san told me they're all real events from the future.
Like what?
If I recall correctly, we were in a big UFO.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Strap in, boys! Oh, this place looks familiar. I wonder what this place is. I wonder what happens here. Dun 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 dun.
I made it back.
Why does she look angry? What did I do? Did I leave the toilet seat up? I left the toilet seat up, didn't I?
How
Hey!
did it look, Juro?
What are you doing here?
Not good.
So in this reality, we're an item. In the other reality, you're an item with a Sekigahara that is from another reality. Wow, nature and nurture are a bitch.
I arrived right in the middle of the invasion. Barely made it back in one piece. I don't think the world had much of a chance. The year was 1985.
Is that a flyer from a movie theater?
Logs indicated shutdown sometime in the Heisei era, but at the time I visited, was right there in Tsutsuji Ward.
So Sector 4 is in 1985, and Sector 3 is in 2025. That's another 40-year gap.
This machine only lets us travel to specific time periods.
No wonder I was having a headache with this shit, because there were inconsistencies depending at different time points and it wasn't linear. And I thought it was a multiverse even though they're just different locations. But when you really start thinking about the multiverse in such a way, they are technically just like different locations, except in this one they're just physical locations rather than abstract locations in different points in different timelines. So it's kind of the same thing, but effects in one doesn't create effect in the other. You just can't go forwards and backwards. You're just stuck in a different place, which is a highly simplified version. You know, because time is fixed. That actually makes it a lot easier.
All of which are under attack by the invaders.
Why are they showing up in the past?
I have no idea. What do you think, Tsukasa-kun?
We have no record of such an invasion occurring back then. If that's the case, it's inconsistent with history as we know it.
You're right. It was just last year that we were invaded. The year 2104. That was the first and only time. If there were a Kaiju attack prior to that, we would have known about it.
We must be dealing with a time paradox.
Man, I would have been for such a ride. I like how they spoon-feed time paradoxes now. They would have been holding my hand the entire time if I was playing this as Juro.
Maybe something weird happened when they arrived. It could have caused reality to split into parallel universes.
I love that they actually take you through it. Time paradox, parallel universe, time's not connected, it's not linear. Woobly goobly, blah 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 blah. And then, I mean, playing the Juro route for beginners. So good.
We know that Kaiju technology allows for time travel. It's not hard to believe that would impact the future in some way.
Hold on. While this device does appear to be a time machine, it may be premature to make such assumptions.
Oh, fuck you!
An earthquake.
You see, if I had that piece of knowledge playing the game, I could have figured out that it wasn't time travel. I am so lucky we did not do the Juro Kurabe route, because that comment might have spiraled me down a rabbit hole to figure out that it's probably not time travel. It would come to the conclusion that it's either multiverse or it's a different location pretending to be a different time, knowing how insane my brain is. We're actually lucky we didn't do this route. We're actually really lucky, because that could have actually fucked it. I'm actually happy I didn't do this route. Very happy. Because if I figured it out, I wouldn't have had the drop that I did. And trust me, that was a nice drop. That was a nice drop.
A big one.
That was a massive drop.
Something feels weird about it.
It doesn't seem like a natural earthquake.
This is bad.
Kaiju?
What's wrong? The countdown.
Oh yeah, what was that countdown about?
It's reached 0.
So what happens now? Self-destruct or?
Don't tell me. The shaking is...
It's time.
What was the countdown? We never
Look
got...
at this!
We're about to find out, aren't we?
We're rapidly losing contact with zones of the UFO.
See, I'm not going to touch anything. And it stopped.
The very Earth's crust is crumbling. This is an unprecedented disaster.
Several areas now report an elevation of below sea level. Is it sinking into the ocean?
Well,
At this rate, we'll be going down too.
I mean, you're in the UFO. You should be fine.
So this is what the countdown was for.
So is the UFO leaving, or what's it doing?
It may not be possible to survive this. We have no choice. We must seek refuge in the past.
Little does he actually realize that he's just fucking hopping to another location.
What?
Get in the transmitter.
Are you serious? If we do that, we might not ever come back.
And if we stay here, we die.
Well, you'll be back here later. Oh, sorry for hitting that.
This will need a timer. When it's all set, I'll join you. Please, get to the device.
All right.
And this is where you probably get separated.
If you're setting our destination coordinates, let me suggest Sumire Bridge.
Oh, shit.
Amidst the destruction I saw earlier, that bridge was still standing. You heard him. Let's get in.
Okino-kun.
I mean, wasn't there like a console here? But fair enough.
Is something wrong?
It's not letting me select any sectors. I don't understand. My commands aren't working. I need to find a time it'll let us travel to. Stay in the device.
Just hurry, okay?
I'm pretty sure he's going as quick as he can. You're not gonna make him work any faster.
I've got it. Sector 0.
Isn't that the OG sector?
I don't know what year that is,
I don't think that's a particular year. I think that's the default.
but it's the only destination we can access right now.
Tsukasa-kun, get over here now!
Oh no, not another chill. Did you actually die in this timeline?
I can't.
I mean, this place.
It's not letting me set a timer. I'll need to operate it manually. Go on without me.
Tsukasa-kun!
Oh, that OG. That OG. And that's the future. Well, not the future, but you get what I mean.
Chihiro.
Oh yeah, her name's Chihiro in this one. So the other name is just an alias.
I saw the signs in town. We're in 2089 now.
Dude, it must be so trippy watching yourself grow up. If you really are watching yourself grow up at all, because we don't know how long this is.
We traveled 16 years back in time.
I see. So that's why. Look over there. Across the river. It hasn't been redeveloped yet. No wonder Century Tower isn't there. It wasn't built until 2100.
He sacrificed himself.
It'll be over 10 years from now before it goes up again.
There's no point in waiting any longer. Let's go. Tsukasa-kun isn't coming back.
Or is he?
Look. Even the Shikishima State Building is missing.
We have to go. Do you plan on standing here forever?
She's grieving, you dumbass.
We can't just leave him! You agree with me, right?
So your whole bombing escapade was to try to prevent this from happening in the future? Because you thought it would be a linear, predetermined outcome. Damn.
In this era, you and I are still newborns. Even your own mother wouldn't recognize you. Our citizen ID won't be valid here either. We can't purchase anything or use public services. The city may look familiar, but this is the world of 16 years ago. To us, it might as well be a foreign country. But we can't go back. We have no choice but to figure something out.
What are we going to do?
The invasion's going to happen again in 15 years. We need to warn everyone about it.
Will they even believe us?
Nope.
All we can do is try. And if they don't, we'll take matters into our own hands.
Well, there it is. Trying to prevent a predetermined event that's not actually predetermined.
No one else knows what's coming. It has to be us. Let's figure out how to get back to the UFO. It should still be buried underground. If we can find it, then...
I get it now.
Hmm?
We can save Okino-kun.
Why? Because you think you can just go back in time before the thing happened?
All we need to do is travel through time again.
Yeah, I hate being the one to burst the bubble.
I can't say it's impossible. But if we're ever going to do that, we need to make it through today. Let's find ourselves some food and a place to sleep.
You're right.
That's cute. At least you have each other. Until the inevitable fork in the road that leads you to become a child murderer and you to end up killing him. Well, you think you're gonna kill him, but he doesn't die.
Shall we? From there, the two of us spent the next few years together.
Look at that glare. She's like...
Living in society's shadows.
What?
Stay away from me.
Well, shit.
That guy, in my dream, he called himself Tsukasa Okino. I feel like we've met somewhere before.
See, this is why you don't speak the truth to normies.
That incident you just described.
Yeah?
It's not one of your lost memories.
Nani?
If it involved rewinding time 16 years with Morimura,
It's Juro Izumi.
then it must have been him.
Who?
He's a time traveler. He's gone back in time over and over again.
A time traveler? That's crazy.
Really? More crazier than implanting memories?
The memories you've been seeing are his.
I mean, you're a fake personality to begin with, so why is that surprising?
But his name is Juro Izumi.
And he just so happens to look like you.
Does that mean he's me from the future?
That's how you want to think about it.
No, it's a different Juro Izumi. One who came from a lost world. Stay back. I was told he's incredibly dangerous.
Well, he is.
So that means
And he's jacked as fuck.
my dreams are memories of a lost world? And Shiba-kun is that world's Juro Izumi?
That man has nothing but his consciousness left.
No, he doesn't. His memories are on an AI program which is simulating a consciousness. The consciousness is already gone.
He transferred himself into an android and fled.
His consciousness?
Oh my.
And a wild Juro Izumi appears.
Looks like Senpai isn't feeling so good.
You dick.
Shiba-kun!
Man, you've sure got a big mouth.
Stop this!
Oh, come on. Ryoko Shinonome's a freaking weirdo.
Dude.
If you really want to take her word for it, you'll have to face the consequences.
You're a dick. The hell? The hell now? Who are you? Wow. Ah! I knew some shit like this would happen. It always happens. By the way, I can't believe you didn't notice how Shiba didn't appear in anyone else's events like Tomi in Classroom, and Shu was hanging out with Juro in his apartment, and Juro was standing in front of the TV by himself, and Shiba was there in Juro's perspective. So I didn't see the two events as one. I saw them as separate events. And I even questioned why he wasn't there that time. But I didn't think about it too much. Ah. Who are you?
She said something along those lines too.
She, huh? His real name is Tsukasa Okino.
Oh!
He wears that stuff for his own reasons.
That was a guy?
Don't joke about that. You're just trying to confuse me.